When you think of most hunting trips, you usually have everything planned out. You have a set schedule. You know what gear you're taking. You know the weather. You know what buddies you're coming along with. You have everything figured out before you go. And this hunt was going to be completely the opposite of that. I honestly don't know of many people that have even drawn this on the second chance. So I was very skeptical, but every year you put in just in the hope that you might draw and change up your season, have a little bit of a variety. Well, this year, I actually draw.
Desert mule deer action. We're pretty excited. We're going to a new area, way south, almost to Nevada. Looking forward to it. We got, what, 5 days? I think we're gonna actually do really well on this trip.
I got lucky. I drew a second chance drawing here in Idaho for one of their controlled hunts. I really have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Yeah, this is what happens when you have one day to prepare. No plates. We got a bowl. No spatulas.
Why don't you pack this in the backcountry?
No. No. This is too heavy.
Not heavy. It's like a 25-pound plate.
Got one of the bucks spotted from last night. It's the smaller one though. We're still trying to turn up the big one. They're kind of gonna be glowing in the next hour or so we'll really look and try to find one. He's in a good spot. I wish he was the big one.
Got in here and the wind has been blowing this way the whole time. Felt it hit my neck and he stood up, took off. We were going super slow. It took us almost an hour to get it 100 yards. He's long gone now. First stop, felt pretty good about it really. We got pretty close. Oh, right there. Somewhere.
Dude, every time you do that, I think you're serious. So stop doing that.
Maybe I just don't have enough face paint on. Maybe that's it. Maybe they can see me. Tomorrow I'll just go like all black.
Your hair looks terrible.
My hair?
Yeah, it's like hawked out of the back of the hat.
Sexy. Looks as good as about this country.
Hot and dry.
So this morning we are gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna hunt right behind camp. Don't know what's back there. Looked on the maps. It looks like there might be some pretty good pockets, lots of cover. There's one gorge up here we're gonna take a peek into. Pretty optimistic. It's another day out here and never know when it can happen. So we just need the right buck, the right spot. We got into 84 yesterday.
The hell did you see that? No, dude, I just looked over there for a split second. I saw him get I just saw my shorts for a second. Right now. White ass. That's your stalking one right there. I don't know. He's not gonna. He might bed down right there. I think he just got up and moved. Now's the best time to move because he can't see back here. Yeah, you're good.
Closing the gap.
Five yards.
5. Could you see his horns?
Oh yeah.
Could you see him when you were waiting?
Should have just waited him out. He's probably gonna get up soon.
I thought you were going to.
I was shifting my feet.
Nice
He's a-
buck.
But I won't get another opportunity like that. Probably
He's
ever.
He's right there. I got him bedded down.
Right there on the edge.
200 yards.
Which way is he looking?
I don't know which way he's looking. I think down. He crawled right in there and laid down.
In that brush.
Yeah, he's right in that little freaking pocket right there.
God, dude. I mean, 5 yards. He was too close.
Oh, Garrett thinks he saw that buck bed down over here, so we're gonna go and try it. We'll see.
Holy cow. 25 yards. I'm sick of making these films about frustrations and hunting and second chances and third chances and just want a chance.
I just want to kill one so bad. Like quick and easy. Why does it have to be so hard? There's this freaking buck of a lifetime at the bow, man. I had him at 5 yards and I've had him at 25 now. And both times I've screwed it up. I've moved just a little bit too much. All I was doing was looking back at Garrett. Just to kind of see.
So this morning we got up, we had high hopes. Kind of brushed everything aside from what happened yesterday. We went back into the same canyon where that big buck was at and came around the backside. Couldn't turn up any deer. So we ended up taking a few other roads, looking at some other country, couple does, no bucks. Ended up coming right back into the same country where that buck was. Dropped down to this lower canyon, tried to locate him, but we couldn't. I just found a deadhead, ran down and grabbed it, little bull. So I think we're gonna head out of here. There's not much going on out here. There's not hardly any sign or rubs or any beds, if any. So we're gonna get geared up here in a little bit, head out and head back up to camp, eat lunch, and then start setting up for an evening hunt.
One right below. Maybe these bucks are just waiting for perfect filming. course, that's the first thing he does is looks back. Busted out.
Me and Garrett took a little snooze, a couple hours. We're gonna go ahead and try to make a move on these deer now, so. It's a tough spot, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna go around the left, go up the side. We're gonna get as close as we can, and Garrett's gonna throw rocks over the top of the deer, try to get them to stand up. Because what we've seen, they bed down all day long, so. We'll see what happens. Hey, I need you to kill one of these deer. We're out of Copenhagen.
Well, once again, the deer win. We knew it was going to be a very tough stalk where they were at. Got up to the top here and the wind just started blowing right at them, and it didn't take long. We didn't know if we should come around the backside or what. They were just in a perfect spot, so we had no idea where they were at in the brush. And go to the four-wheeler, head back to camp, and have a drinking contest.
The only thing that can fix the heat is a silver bullet.
That's right.
A lot of them.
I wish I had a rifle. It's just not, I mean, it's fun when you're on a stalk, but other than that, it sucks. It's miserably hot. When you picture a hunt like this, you picture the rims, you know, and guys getting right up on top of a bed of deer and basically pulling up and making the shot, but it's a lot harder than it looks. I give those guys props. We had 2 opportunities where the deer were in perfect spots, and I was right above them. No more than one buck was 7 yards, one was 5, and I guess just that's my lack of experience with hunting rims. You know, if I could go back now, I would sit back off the rim a little bit further and listen for them to get up and feed out and then pull back on them. But for my first attempt out here in the desert, I'd say we did pretty good. Although we were unsuccessful, it's still a successful hunt as far as getting out new country, seeing good bucks, and putting ourselves in a great opportunity.
I have learned that just because you draw a premier tag, you aren't guaranteed a harvest. The only guarantees are the memories that you make along the way. The more I hunt and the more I fail, the stronger my appreciation grows for these animals. If I ever draw this again, maybe next time I'll be able to let one fly from above the rim.